The day begins in darkness, long before the city stirs. Window lights switch on in select residences. They are low and warm. The silence is intentional, a carefully preserved resource. The world outside is a distant hum kept at bay by layers of privacy and design. Staff move with practiced quietness, precise and unobtrusive. Security systems quietly confirm that conditions are secure. The atmosphere is deliberate, measured calm, a controlled environment engineered for a gradual, focused start. Alarm clocks are not always necessary, internal rhythms often suffice. Wake-up times are typically early, often before sunrise. This is a strategic claiming of solitude. Pre-dawn brings minimal inbound communication. Physical readiness is a non-negotiable component of the morning. Most ultra-high net worth residences contain dedicated wellness suites that rival commercial facilities. These are not just gyms, they are holistic spaces, integrating areas for strength training, cardiovascular work, active recovery. A private trainer often arrives before sunrise, ready to guide a session tailored to specific physiological goals. The focus is frequently on longevity and sustained performance, rather than on purely aesthetic outcomes. The workout is a tool for mental acuity as much as physical fitness, designed to energize the body and sharpen the mind. The session itself is precise. It may begin with mobility exercises to prepare the joints, followed by a core workout, and then strength training or endurance training. Data is often tracked: heart rate variability, power output. Nutrition is approached with scientific precision. Following the morning wellness routine, breakfast is served. It is rarely an afterthought. A personal chef, often trained in nutrition, prepares a meal designed to support cognitive function and provide stable energy. The ingredients are sourced for their quality and freshness. Menus are planned weeks in advance, often in consultation with nutritionists and based on recent blood work. The meal might consist of omega-3 rich eggs, slow-release carbohydrates from whole grains, and antioxidant-laden berries. The presentation is simple, clean, and focused on function. Hydration is a constant, managed process. It begins upon waking, often with filtered or alkaline water, sometimes infused with lemon or minerals. The coffee ritual is equally specific. For some, a personal barista is on staff. For others, a high-end calibrated machine produces a consistent brew from a specific single-origin bean. The amount of caffeine is often measured, intended to enhance alertness without causing jitters or a later crash. Every element of consumption is intentional, aimed at optimizing the body's chemistry for the intellectual demands of the day ahead. Supplements are a common feature, but they are not chosen casually. A curated regimen of vitamins, minerals, and nootropics is often prepared by staff. These are not based on trends, but on personalized data from regular health screenings. Health professionals may oversee these protocols. Time management is a discipline practiced with extreme rigor. The day's schedule is not a loose guide, but a meticulously crafted blueprint. It is typically managed by a chief of staff or a top-tier executive assistant. Every minute is accounted for. Meetings are blocked, color-coded by type, color-coded by priority. Blocks of deep work are scheduled, fiercely protected for focused, uninterrupted concentration on critical strategic issues. Buffer times are built in between appointments to allow transitions and to prevent a cascading effect of delays. Privacy is the shield. Homes are fortresses of seclusion. Set back from public view, protected by sophisticated security. Professional staff vet all entries and exits. Communications are a core focus. Encrypted messaging platforms, secure phone lines. Sensitive conversations occur in designated rooms, often swept for listening devices. These measures are practical, not paranoia. The digital and physical worlds are synchronized, calendars shared with a very small, trusted circle. Assistants act as gatekeepers, filtering requests, managing the flow of information. The goal: reduce cognitive load, freeing the principal from logistical minutiae. Timing of a car's arrival. Pre-selection of a lunch menu, handled by staff. Transportation is a seamless, private, and highly efficient operation. For ground travel, a chauffeured vehicle is the norm. The car is often a discreet luxury sedan or SUV, chosen for comfort and security over ostentation. It functions as a mobile office, equipped with secure Wi-Fi, charging ports, sometimes a small desk. The chauffeur is a professional, trained in defensive driving and familiar with the principal's schedule and route preferences. The journey is timed precisely, with alternate routes planned to avoid traffic delays. The experience is designed to be a productive and stress-free transition between locations. For longer distances, private aviation is commonly used. The process bears little resemblance to commercial air travel. There are no lines, no security screenings in public terminals. The individual is driven directly to the aircraft at a private airfield. The flight crew knows their preferences, from cabin temperature to catering. The interior is configured for work and rest, with meeting areas, private quarters, high-speed satellite communications. Travel time is converted into productive work time or restorative downtime. Security is an integrated and often invisible layer of all movement. A security detail may travel in a separate vehicle, discreetly managing logistics and scanning for potential threats. Routes are planned and advanced by a team. At the destination, access is prearranged. The goal is to move through the world with minimal friction and maximum safety, allowing the principal to remain focused on their objective without being distracted by logistical concerns. The transition from private morning rituals to the day's primary work begins with the briefing. This is a structured, concise exchange of critical information. A chief of staff or a team of key advisors presents a summary of the day's agenda. They do not read a list of appointments. They provide context. They highlight the primary objective of each meeting, the key stakeholders involved, and the desired outcomes. The information is distilled to its most essential elements, allowing for rapid absorption. These are not dense documents but highly visual summaries, dashboards, one-page memos. They cover market movements, geopolitical developments, competitor activity, internal company metrics. The briefing process is interactive. It is an opportunity to ask clarifying questions and challenge assumptions. Experts may be patched in via secure video conference to provide deeper insight. The aim is to quickly build a multi-layered understanding, enabling faster, more informed decision-making. The morning briefing converts calm, focused energy into directed, impactful momentum. In summation, the morning observed among many ultra-high net worth individuals reflects deliberate design. It is a system built around three core objectives: the preservation of health, the protection of time, the preparation for high-impact decisions. The quiet pre-dawn hours, the private wellness routines, the precisely calibrated nutrition, the secure and seamless travel, the concise data-driven briefings all serve these ends. Each element is a component in a larger machine engineered for sustained, high-level performance. The routine is a buffer against the chaos of a volatile world. The luxury on display is often one of subtraction, not addition. It is the luxury of silence in a noisy world. It is the luxury of uncluttered space and an uncluttered mind. It is the luxury of time, freed from the friction of everyday logistics. The environment is a tool, refined and sharpened to facilitate clarity, resilience, and strategic thought. It is functionalism at its highest expression. The day, now fully begun, will be filled with meetings, negotiations, choices that can affect thousands of people and billions of dollars. The day's challenges await, but the preparation is already done.